All right, how do you still not own any Bitcoin? How is that even possible? Let's talk through your objections and see if I can get you over the hump. Your first objection is, oh no, you would buy Bitcoin, but you're missed out. You wish you had bought it sooner. 95% of the world owns zero Bitcoin. 95%. You can front run 95% of the entire planet by buying Bitcoin right now. 95%. So you feel like you're late to the party because less than 5% of the people have already showed up. How are you late to the party when less than 5% of the people have showed up at all? And the vast majority of that 5% have basically barely poked their head in the door to see if there is a party. They may be counted as people who own Bitcoin, but they only own like $50 or $200. So if you're late to the party, how could you possibly be late to the party when 95% of the world owns zero of an asset that you can own right now? And eventually they're all going to have to own it by necessity because any other money is going to be printed into oblivion, which is already happening. Your second concern is, but wait, it's so good, the government's are going to ban it. The leader of the free world has pledged to make Bitcoin a national strategic reserve asset for the United States. He stood on the stage at the Bitcoin 2024 conference a few months ago and pledged to take all of the Bitcoin that the United States already owns, which is about 1% of the total supply, and instead of auction it off, which is what Joe Biden had been doing over the last 4 years, they are instead going to turn it into a strategic Bitcoin reserve for the United States, and that Trump wants Bitcoin to be made in America. So beyond the fact that it's completely impossible to ban Bitcoin, you can't stop its use. That's one of the beauties of it. You can't stop it. Even if you could stop it, well, you can't. So you can't stop it. But even if you could stop it, the leader of the free world is saying he's embracing it. You don't feel comfortable with Bitcoin, because you don't understand it. Google, YouTube, and ChatGPT. If your answer for why you don't, and I hear this all the time, people are like, yeah, but I just don't understand it. Well, guess what? Once upon a time, you did not understand how to read. Did you stay ignorant or did you learn to read? You have a choice. It is not acceptable to say, I don't want to buy Bitcoin because I don't understand it. That is true for everything you don't understand. Do you want to stay ignorant or do you want to learn about Bitcoin? There are no good excuses to not own some Bitcoin. The right amount of Bitcoin to own is not zero. So if you own zero, please fix that. And then you can decide how much. But zero is just the wrong number.